A year ago, I stood here and warned everyone to look out because Mrs. Whites would most certainly find some other sucker to host the talent show in 2021. And here I am. Actually, I had so much fun hosting last year. It was truly rewarding that when it was over, Mrs. Whites typically has problems finding people to volunteer to host. I said, I'll do it again next year if you need me. And she said yes and fainted dead away. She couldn't believe it. This year's a little different, but in the last year, isn't everything a little different? And on that note, I want to say what you've heard at every school gathering and community gathering here at Carroll all year. Thank you for adapting and sacrificing so that our kids can have as close to a sense of normalcy as they can. At games and concerts, the cooperation of our school community have allowed us to forge on. And there's probably no better example of forging on than Mrs. White's and her drama program that hosts this event. Last spring, they had a play finished and on the boards and ready to go. And they had to turn it into a movie. And in the fall, they did a socially distanced play. In the winter, they produced a Zoom meeting play. They invented a new genre of theater, the Zoom meeting play. She doesn't just say the show must go on. She and her drama program live it. The show must go on, and they've done a great job of forging on and adapting like everyone here has. And thank you so much for your cooperation to allow our kids to do what they do. The program and my opening remarks will be shorter this year. We have 11 acts and one super special surprise at the end. And this will be a big favorite for those of you who believe that all these referees do is ruin the game. I sit next to that guy at the basketball games, 6 feet apart, of course. There will be no judges this year. In lieu of judges, we will still have our People's Choice Award. So at the end of the 11th act, and before our super secret surprise at the end, you will use a QR code on your program to submit your vote. And there'll be a few more instructions about that at the end of the program. If this seems to be too much technology, trust me, there will be teenagers available to assist you. So 11 acts tonight, you'll get a taste of what we here at Carroll and faculty and staff get to experience every day, which is we are awash and surrounded by talented kids, and in many cases, kids with talents that we didn't even know about until days like this. And it is my honor to open the program with act number 1. She's a sophomore, and she was on this stage last year at the talent show. Grace Beat has been singing since before she could talk, she says. And trust me, she has not stopped talking ever since. She will be performing a medley from Les Mis that she arranged herself, a 4-minute medley from Les Mis. So if Les Mis is too long for you, this is kind of the ESPN highlights version. She composed it herself from excerpts of the songs that highlight the main points in the plot of the musical. Grace is in the 10th grade. This is her arrangement of Les Mis in 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Grace Beat.
I like to go there in my sleep.
Great speed. One Saturday this fall, the cross-country team was training in Cedarville, and at the end of a workout, I heard this harmonica wafting out through the pasture where we were stretching, and it was Hayden Everton, a 10th grader, and I immediately said to Hayden, "Play me some Sonny Terry," and he did, and if you don't know who Sonny Terry is, you should. So here's this 16-year-old kid playing some fine harmonica. He realized he's a harmonica player and a guitar player, and he realized for the talent show he needed a bassist to join him. So he found Nathan Snizick, who played the stand-up bass but had never played the bass guitar. Nathan should play the bass guitar because he has the body and the hairstyle of every bassist from every 60 rock and roll band that I've ever seen. So Snizick quickly learned the bass guitar, and the two of them are here this evening to play an Earl Hooker tune called These Cotton Pickin' Blues That Will Make You Sad. And then they will follow it up with a Billy Boy Arnold tune called I Wish You Would. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden Everton and Nathan Snizick.
All right, we're going to try this again. Yeah. check.
Check. All right, we're gonna rock the house real quick. Snizick, kick it in. Riding the creek won't do me no good. Come back, baby, I wish you would. Love you, baby, I can help myself. Wouldn't mistreat for no one else. Tell me now, baby, what you're trying to do. Trying to love me and some other man too. Staying out drinking all night long. Throw my baby away from home. Please, baby, baby, one more chance. Know I love you, wanna be your man.
During rehearsal, I have the great opportunity to chat with all of the performers this evening. Alexandria Moore I had never met. She's a ninth grader that comes to us from St. Peter's. I watched her rehearse, and afterwards she said she'd never really performed before, which I think she was telling a little fib, but you can be the judge of that. Alexandria has been singing from the first moment she could properly form a sentence, she says. One of her fondest memories is singing her little brother Lukey, who's 3, I believe now, to sleep at night. She chose to sing this song, which is Human by Christina Perry, because everybody in the world is going through a difficult time, she says, and she wants to let people know it's okay to feel weak at times, and she wanted to show that we're all in this together. Freshman, Alexandria Moore.
Dance and play the part if that's what you want.
Such a big voice from such a little person. That might be her first time performing. Let's make sure that's not her last. Mrs. White's, can we put her in a play or something? One of our big freshman voices last year, Isabella Olivas, is back with us tonight. We're going to wheel her out here in a moment because evidently, in addition to singing, she does gymnastics, although perhaps recklessly. She was a hit last year. Isabella says she's been singing since she was 3. She is doing Valerie from Amy Winehouse. And she says Amy Winehouse is important to her because her dad used to play Amy's songs to her when she was little. And Isabella, that's a really cool reason to choose a song. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabella Olivas.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Jail, put your house up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for ya. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? But since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Isabella, great as usual. Isabella started singing when she was 3, and Alexandria's singing since she could talk, and Grace Beat composed her first sonata before she was out of diapers. But I grew up in the 70s and 80s, the era of garage bands and punk rock, and I love the story of the next act. We formed our band the night before auditions were due. The first time we played together was when we did our video audition. That's authentic. 4 seniors, Ryan Toomey, who a year ago was joking. I see. Brian a year ago was joking with his friends that next year they were going to be in the talent show. It started as a joke, but today Ryan Toomey, Audrey Neer on bass, Kellen Butter on guitar and vocals, Michael Moylan on the skins in the back will perform as a very young band, evidently. They're performing a song called Every Time by Boy Pablo. They said they rehearsed 5 times. They insisted I give a shout out to Kellen's mom because they rehearsed in Kellen's living room. That is a parent merit badge. Rock and roll band in your living room. That's a special parent merit badge that evidently Kellen's mom now owns.
So, we're a band, if you couldn't tell. So, I'm Kellen. I'm playing rhythm guitar. We have Ryan here on lead guitar. We have Audrey on bass. And we have my esteemed colleague, Michael, on the drums. So I hope you're all having a great night tonight. I know we are. Seen some great acts in there at more to come. I really hope you guys enjoy our song. We're going to be playing Every Time by Boy Pablo.
The genius of the musical Hamilton, I think, is in the number of people that will tell you they never could stand history class, but they can't get enough of that show. God bless Lin-Manuel Miranda for inspiring a lot of people to take an interest in American history and in some of my heroes. Jonathan Kalis is a ninth grader. He is obviously an animal fan. He loves to simply entertain people, he says, and make them laugh. And tonight, Jonathan is going to be doing You'll Be Back. And for all the gentlemen in the audience who sing with that bass voice, I say to you, Jonathan, brother, we've got your back. Jonathan Kalis.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. And you cry, and your tea which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of love. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, la da 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 da, ya da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't come home. You'll be the ones complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody, la da 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 da, la da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. La da 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 ya da.
I met him 90 minutes ago. I love that kid. When your name is Neve Monaghan, you better be able to dance a jig. Neve told me 7th period. I said, Neve, you ready for tonight? No. I don't know. I'll figure something out. She came out here and killed it during rehearsal. Neve is an Irish dancer. She's currently ranked 44th in the Mid-America region. Absolutely. And Neve will be attending the 2021 North American National Finals. She's been up here before. She's a fan favorite. She's a junior, Ladies and gentlemen, Neve Monaghan. Our next act is no stranger to anyone who's been in this auditorium before. Megan Braun, this spring will be her 8th Carroll play or musical. I don't know how many talent shows. It might be 4. Counting community theater, she's worked in over 20 shows. She's been singing since she was 10 years old. She thought that this song, I'll Always Remember You, was perfect because she's graduating this year. I wasn't familiar with the song. I asked who composed the song. I expected Streisand, Leonard Cohen, Paul McCartney, Hannah Montana, as a matter of fact. I'm old. I didn't know. She's going to go to college. She's got some good choices, and she's going to study psychology or law. We chatted for 10 minutes in the hallway. She's going to be a lawyer. We got it worked out. So for her last talent show here at Carroll, please welcome Megan Braun.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. Always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. I never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye, but yesterday's gone. We gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Na 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 na. Another chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look. And there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead, only open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you luck. For you the world just opens up. But it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone. We gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Every day that we had, all the good, all the bad, I'll keep them here inside. All the times that we shared, every place, everywhere,
touch my life. Yeah, one day we'll look back, we'll smile and we'll laugh, but right now we just cry. 'Cause it's so hard to say goodbye. We gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments. So glad I got to know you. Times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. I'll always remember you. Yeah. I'll always remember you.
Megan Braun. I've seen Megan in a lot of shows, and I just wanted to say, Megan, I've really enjoyed watching you work on this stage, and good luck, and you'll be missed. And it's nice to see that when our talented seniors leave, inevitably it seems there are young, talented kids stepping up to take their place. Lily Whitman is a 9th grader. She's going to sing and play the ukulele for us tonight. Now, she's been playing music since the 5th grade, and she insisted that she wanted to give a shout out to Grace Beat, who was act number 1, for, and I quote, encouraging her to do this, and even helped her pick the song. Even though she said we were going to perform together this year, Grace decided she would do better on her own. Just the mark of a true friend. But Lily says that was a good choice. Her choice tonight is Drops of Jupiter by Train with the ukulele, 9th grader Lily Whitman.
She listens like spring and she talks like June.
Great job, Lily. Lily Whitman. It's become a tradition. Every year we have a singing and dancing act that are our elite Spanish students here at Carroll. This year it is 28 students, all of whom are enrolled in AP Spanish. No small feat. The song this year is Tope de la Lista, which roughly translate, they tell me, I hope they're not kidding, what would I know, is bucket list. So I met them earlier today, and the gentleman arrived to our little meeting before the ladies, and I was kidding with the guys, and I said, tell me the truth, do you do this just to meet the chicks? And one of them said, no, they do it to meet us. Now, it goes without saying that was Javier. If you know Javier, that's actually very funny, because you already knew that before I told you who said it. Someone said there's 28 kids. You're certainly not going to read all their names. Watch me. Dora Eckhart, Rosita Grisham, Gracia Helm, Alejo Hendrickson, Rebecca Job, Paulina Jort, Monkita Kilby, Gabriella Copens, Catalina McIntyre, Nico Miller, Laurenita Mokechito. Oh, I'm so sorry. Laurenita Mokecho. Lorena O'Grady, Andrea Olivas, Claudia Olivas, Pamela Olivas, Lucia Adi, Juanito Ramirez, Samuel Reichman, Marcia Schock, Guillermo Stevens, Carlitos Triplet, Raul Toomey, and Carlotta Whitman. Whew. Tope de la Lista. Welcome.
Antes de morir, quisiera visitar a Europa, específicamente los países Finland y Sweden, porque mucha gente dice que esos países son fantásticos y bonitos.
Antes de morir, quisiera volar con una ala delta sobre una cordillera.
Antes de morir, yo quisiera subir una montaña alta.
Antes de morir, yo quiero tomar una foto con Eugenio Derbez.
Hola, antes de morir, quiero viajar el mundo.
En el futuro, me gustaría escribir un libro.
Antes de morir, quisiera viajar todo el mundo.
Hola, antes de morir, quiero tocar más de 10 instrumentos.
Antes de morir, yo quisiera viajar el mundo.
Antes de morir, quisiera nadar con tortugas del mar.
En el futuro, yo quisiera ir a todos los 7 continentes.
Hola, antes de morir, quisiera viajar por toda Europa.
Hola, antes de morir, yo quisiera enseñar a todos quien no tiene el dinero para bailar como bailar.
Antes de morir, quisiera ir en un safari con muchos animales.
Antes de morir, quiero ir a Alemania para mi luna de miel.
Antes de morir, quiero escribir un libro de poemas.
Antes de morir, yo quiero luchar con alguien espontáneamente.
En el futuro, yo quisiera jugar en un equipo de fútbol profesional.
Antes de morir, quiero viajar a Grecia, España e Italia.
En el futuro, quisiera poseer un tigre. ¡Rar!
En mi futuro, antes de morir, yo quisiera visitar a todas las familias pobres que no tienen suficiente dinero para comida y educación.
Hola, antes de morir, quisiera obtener un cerdo que se llama Piggy porque me encantan los animales. Adiós.
Antes de morir, quiero formar una banda.
Antes de morir, quisiera ver la Sagrada Familia en Barcelona cuando está terminado. Antes de morir, quiero saber hablar en 3 idiomas.
Antes de morir, yo quiero viajar a Yabacoa, Puerto Rico.
Antes de morir, yo quiero donar 100 litros de sangre al Centro Comunidad de Sangre.
En el futuro, quisiera asistir a los conciertos de todos mis artistas musicales favoritos. En mi vida, quisiera viajar a Europa.
Hola, en el futuro yo quisiera ir al Vaticano y ver el Papa.
En el futuro, yo quisiera bucear en Australia.
Antes de morir, yo quisiera asistir a un concierto de Post Malone.
Aldrey, I'ma do this my way. Check it. Vamos a darle la vuelta al mundo en 80 días. Tú eres mi pasajera y yo soy tu guía. Let's sell everything we own. Wherever we may go, we can call it home, yeah. Vamos a pasear cajero, nos vamos para Las Vegas a botar dinero. Let's get off the grid. Agarra tu maleta, cuéntame Madrid.
AP Spanish kids. Our last student act of the evening, they write a little description of their act. I have not altered this sentence whatsoever. Tell me that this doesn't sound like the plot of literally every 1950s musical comedy. Frankie and Josie are the woodwind and brass captains in marching band and have a friendly rivalry. Starring Gene Kelly and Judy Garland. Frankie and Josie. Frankie Kozar and Josephine Rose. Josie and Frankie are, I think they have a friendly rivalry everywhere, not just in marching band. And they are doing a duet tonight, a song about a local girl from one of my favorite shows, Annie Get Your Gun. And they are be accompanied by our very own Carl Suchek on piano. The song is, of course, Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better. Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Kozar and Josie Rose.
Sometimes I think that, I'm just the best at everything. It's kind of hard not to think that because, I win every single time we have a competition. I love this kind of thing because we get to see everyone's talents, it's great. It's just, it's a shame that, I'm just the best at everything, Like, no one can even measure up to how great I am at just things,
Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, you can't.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that.
You bet.
So can a rat.
Any note you can sing, I can sing higher.
I can sing any note higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
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 Okay. How do you sing that high?
I'm a girl.
Yeah. But anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker.
I can open any safe
without being caught.
You bet.
That's what I thought, you crook. Any note you can sing, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Yes, he can.
Take that.
Where do you keep all that air?
That's a very good question. Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Anything you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can say anything sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
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 No.
Yes, I can.
So we're going to have a minute or two before our super surprise act, and and they're my peers, but I have to say that the Boston Philharmonic would have set up more quickly during rehearsal. But I promised you instructions on our People's Choice Awards. And I have. Okay. There is a QR code on your program. You're going to use your phone to capture that QR code, which means take a picture of it. And that's going to take you to a Google form, and that Google form is going to allow you to vote for your favorite act of the evening. There will be a first, second, and third place winner. And to keep things fair, we're just opening the voting now after all of the acts are performed. And I believe that the window is open for the next 5 minutes. So the QR code is on your program. I was kidding earlier about teenagers being available to help you with the technology, but honestly, there are teenagers available. That's what I do in my classroom, and I have a techno problem. I ask the kids, and they come up and they fix it. While the band is setting up, I'm going to say thank you to Mrs. Whites for allowing me to be a part of this. You get a snapshot of the sort of kids and talent that we're around every day. In fact, after school today, I became the moderator for the very first meeting of our Rubik's Cube Club. So 20 kids showed up in my room with their Rubik's Cubes, and it wasn't a few minutes before I realized that I was the best educated and least intelligent person in the room. It was a humbling experience. I may not recover. So if you need a dose of humility, Thursdays at 3 o'clock in room 204. Truly amazing what some of our kids can do. Now the story behind our next act is my neighbor on the second floor, Mike Kelly. It says Mike Kelly and Band is what it says. The faculty has put together an act it's complex. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of folks on stage. Mr. Dennis Braun, Mr. Cody Bird, Ms. Sarah Lesniak, Mr. Ben Zwick, Mr. Carl Suchek, Mr. Aaron West, Miss Emily Benintendi, Miss Claire O'Malley, Mr. Steve Merlin, and the originator of this fine band, Mr. Mike Kelly. They will be performing. I gotta get the band right. From the Old Crow Medicine Show, they'll be performing a number called Wagon Wheel. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Kelly and Friends. more time for Mike Kelly and friends. Fair warning, there's a lot of scores on the stage, but we would like all of the performers to join us on or just in front of the stage. Students who performed tonight, thank you so much for sharing your evening and your talent with us. Students who performed tonight, and all the students who are here tonight, those who are not, we love you. We're so glad that we were able to do this. Thank you for everyone who went above and beyond to make this happen. Thank you, Mr. Sobleski, for just letting us do this. It would have been easier to say no. It would have been easier to say no. Just thank you for letting us do this. And by the way, can you beat this for $10? Can you beat this for $10? Our People's Choice Awards are in. Was it tough tabulating those? It was tough tabulating those. In third place, come up for your prize, Megan Braun. In second place, receiving a $25 gift card to Giovanni's. Guys, I told you, if you're going to have a band, you're going to have a name. Ryan, Jimmy, Audrey, Neil. People have spoken. In first place, receiving a $50 gift card to Giovanni's, the AP Spanish. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Make sure you tell these kids one last time what you thought of them. One more big round of applause for all the performers. Going home, and we'll see you in 2022 under far better circumstances. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here.